Hello everyone. This session focuses on a simple but powerful idea, self-leadership. As the quote says, you can't lead others unless you first lead yourself. Before guiding others, you need to understand and manage your own thoughts, actions, and direction. Because real leadership always begins from within. Self-leadership begins with a simple but powerful shift. Being the driver of your life, not the passenger. When self-leadership is missing, people often fall into reactivity, randomness, and a victim mindset. Instead of making intentional choices, they simply respond to situations as they come. The future of work places strong emphasis on self-leadership, especially through self-awareness, self-regulation, and continuous learning. Self-awareness allows you to step back from fixed thinking patterns or stereotypes. And when you feel stuck, that moment can actually be an opportunity to change your perspective. Self-regulation helps you recognize opportunities, like finding the right direction when conditions change. Ultimately, self-leadership gives you flexibility, resilience, and the ability to create options instead of feeling limited. Life often moves quickly, pulling us in different directions, and without awareness, it's easy to drift rather than decide. But the moment you pause and take control, something shifts. You stop reacting and start choosing your direction. Self-leadership is defined as the practice of intentionally influencing your own thinking, feelings, and actions. It means taking personal responsibility and accountability for your decisions. Instead of blaming circumstances, you take ownership of your behavior. In today's complex and unpredictable world, this ability is extremely important. It helps individuals stay resilient and adaptable, and it allows them to handle challenges more effectively while continuing to move forward. Self-leadership is about taking charge of your own life. It starts with understanding your strengths. Then it involves setting clear goals and taking action toward them. It is not about waiting for direction. It is about creating your own direction. When you develop self-leadership, you begin to shape your own path. And over time, this helps you take control of your future. The SOAR model provides a structured way to practice self-leadership. It was developed to help individuals handle complex and relational situations. The model includes 4 components: self, outlook, action, and reflection. Each part focuses on a different aspect of understanding and improving yourself. Together, they create a clear framework for personal growth and effectiveness. The first part of the model is self. This focuses on self-awareness. It involves understanding your traits, values, strengths, and weaknesses. It also includes recognizing which environments bring out your best or worst performance. Another key part is aligning your actions with your values and setting goals that are based on your strengths and personal needs. The next component is outlook. This focuses on how your perceptions and biases shape your thinking. It encourages you to become aware of how your emotions and assumptions affect your decisions. It also emphasizes understanding other people's perspectives before making judgments. Managing negative emotions is also important here, so that you can maintain clarity and positivity. Action focuses on how you communicate and make decisions. It is about being intentional in your interactions. This includes setting clear intentions before conversations. It also involves asking open-ended questions to understand different viewpoints. Another part is creating agreements that support shared action and resolving conflicts effectively. The final component is reflection. This is about reviewing your actions and learning from them. It includes seeking feedback in a constructive way. It also involves setting goals for continuous improvement and developing strategies to overcome repeated challenges. This process helps you grow over time. Growth does not happen in a single moment. It builds through awareness, action, and reflection. Each experience becomes a lesson if you choose to see it that way. And over time, those lessons begin to shape who you become. Self leadership is built on key competencies. The first is self awareness, understanding your thoughts, emotions, values, and motivations. The second is self learning, taking initiative to identify what you need to improve. This includes setting both short term and long term goals. The third is self regulation, managing your behavior and emotions to stay focused. And the fourth is self discipline, managing time, prioritizing tasks, and staying consistent. Self leadership brings several important benefits. It helps you act with intention by understanding why you want to achieve something. It increases productivity by improving focus and time management. It also improves relationships because understanding yourself helps you connect better with others. It allows you to overcome limiting thinking patterns and create new opportunities. It also builds resilience, helping you recover from setbacks. And it improves job performance through increased initiative and growth. Self-leadership does not only affect you, it also influences others. When you lead yourself effectively, you inspire others to take responsibility. This creates a culture where people feel accountable for their actions. At the same time, self-leadership strengthens resilience. It helps individuals adapt to change and continue performing effectively. Success in self-leadership can be understood through a simple formula. Clear expectations, mindset, motivation, and the right behaviors all work together. When these elements are aligned, they lead to accelerated results. This shows that success is not based on one factor. It is the combination of multiple aligned elements. Results are rarely accidental. They come from alignment between what you think, what you feel, and what you do. When these elements work together, progress becomes faster and more meaningful. Self-awareness is the foundation of self-leadership. It involves understanding your strengths, weaknesses, values, and motivations. This awareness helps you make better decisions. You can develop it through introspection, reflecting on your thoughts and behavior. Self-assessment tools can also provide useful insights. And seeking feedback from others helps you see perspectives you may miss. Goal setting provides direction and motivation. Clear goals help you understand what you are working toward. Using the SMART method ensures your goals are specific and measurable. Goals should also align with your values and purpose. Breaking goals into smaller steps makes them easier to achieve. Self-motivation is what keeps you moving. It starts with understanding your purpose, your why. Positive self-talk helps you stay encouraged. Replacing negative thoughts with supportive ones makes a difference. Celebrating progress, even small wins, helps maintain momentum. Self-discipline is about staying focused despite distractions. It includes managing your time effectively. Building habits and routines makes consistency easier. Avoiding procrastination improves productivity. Practicing mindfulness helps you stay present and manage stress. Discipline is not built in big moments. It is built in small, repeated choices. Each time you stay focused, you strengthen your ability to stay consistent. Practicing self-leadership isn't always easy. It comes with internal challenges that quietly shape our decisions and our growth. Emotional discomfort is one of the most common. Instead of facing difficult or uncertain situations, we often avoid them. And in that avoidance, our decisions become driven by fear. Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, or the need for approval. Over time, this holds us back. It limits growth and prevents the changes we know we need to make. Imposter syndrome is another silent barrier. Even the most capable individuals can feel like they are not enough. That self-doubt slowly erodes confidence, creating hesitation when it's time to step forward. And so, opportunities are missed, leadership roles are avoided, potential remains untapped. Limited self-awareness makes things even harder. When we don't truly understand our strengths or our weaknesses, we fail to see how our actions affect others. And without that clarity, growth becomes difficult. Feedback, which could help us grow, often feels uncomfortable. So instead of using it, we ignore it. And in doing so, we limit our own development. Shallow connections create another gap. When we focus only on tasks and not on people, trust weakens, communication suffers, and misunderstandings begin to grow. Sometimes we become too focused on adversaries. We start seeing others as enemies. This creates stress, triggers impulsive decisions, and distracts us from what truly matters: growth. Fear of failure is another powerful barrier. It keeps us playing safe, choosing comfort over progress. But in doing so, we limit our resilience and hold back our confidence. And then there's balance. Balancing personal and professional life isn't easy. But without it, stress builds, burnout follows, and performance begins to decline. Sustainable self-leadership requires balance, awareness, and courage. Liminality refers to a transitional phase. It is a stage where a person is no longer what they were, but not yet what they will become. The liminality trap occurs when someone gets stuck in this phase. Uncertainty and discomfort prevent progress. Instead of moving forward, the person remains stuck. Liminality appears in many situations. For example, the transition between school and college, or the time between jobs. It can also occur during personal loss or major life changes. Even large societal changes can create this in-between phase. These moments are uncertain, but they are also opportunities for change. The liminality trap is often marked by ambiguity and disorientation. It's a phase where things feel unclear, unsettled, uncertain. A person's identity and role are no longer fully defined. The old structure no longer applies, and the new one hasn't fully formed yet. And in that space, confusion begins to grow. Decision-making becomes harder, slower, more uncertain. A transitioning leader may also struggle with identity. Stepping into a new role often means letting go of the old one. And that process isn't always easy. It can bring self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and the fear of not being good enough. This phase is often called a neutral zone, a space where nothing feels fully stable. It's temporary, but it can feel uncomfortable, even overwhelming. And yet, within that discomfort, there is also space. Space to reflect, to pause, and to see things from a new perspective. Liminality is also connected to symbolic transitions, moments like career changes or major life shifts, where a person moves from one identity to another. One common challenge during this phase is difficulty with delegation. Leaders may feel that their value comes from doing everything themselves, so they hesitate to let go of control. But this hesitation increases pressure, and over time, it reduces the effectiveness of the entire team. Another key issue is a lack of clarity and direction. When leaders themselves feel uncertain, it becomes harder to guide others. Teams begin to feel that uncertainty. They struggle to understand priorities, expectations, direction, and slowly, anxiety starts to build. Without clarity, motivation drops, confidence weakens, And if this phase continues for too long, it begins to limit growth, not just for the individual, but for the entire team. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward moving forward. This phase often includes confusion and lack of direction. A person may struggle with identity and role changes. There may be difficulty in delegation. Leaders may feel the need to prove themselves. This can create anxiety within teams, and lack of clarity can affect overall performance. Uncertainty can feel uncomfortable, but it also creates space for reflection, and in that space, new understanding begins to form. If you allow yourself to move through it, self-leadership is not a destination. It is a continuous journey of growth and learning. It requires patience and persistence. Celebrating milestones helps maintain motivation. Challenges should be seen as opportunities to grow. Seeking guidance from others can provide support and direction. And over time, this journey shapes both personal and professional success. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video.